and welcome to my channel. This is my first YouTube video to introduce myself, to tell who I am, what I want to do with my channel, so you know a bit more about me. I am currently sitting here in my apartment, my beautiful little place, having my morning coffee. It's like 6:30 a.m. or something. That's a fun fact about me. I'm an early riser. I like to get up every morning same time, 5 a.m. That's just what I do. A little bit about me. I'm 24 years old. Oh my god, I just had to think about that. I'm living here in Melbourne, Australia. You probably can hear from my accent, from Germany originally. I'm not like a little cookie packet. I left Germany to come to Australia to travel for 4 months when I was 18, together with my best friend. After 4 months, we went back to Thailand and we're supposed to come back to Germany, but I came back to Australia and I'm like, oh, let me do 1 year. I called my parents. I'm like, oh, I'm not coming home. I do 1 year instead of only 4 months because I've got the visa already, so I might as well use the whole year. After 1 year, I'm like, let's do another one. Now, 5 years later, I'm 24 years old, still in Australia, living my life, living my best life, and I'm truly, truly happy to be here. So, yeah, living in Melbourne, my job, I'm a full-time personal trainer. I've got my own business in the city. I work in Fitness First, so I rent out the space there. I've also got a couple of other trainers working under me, which I mentor, which I'm really, really passionate about, because just teaching people and making them a better person, teaching them how a business operates and all that is really fun for me. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm also obviously big into fitness. I mean, obviously, how do you know? You don't know. I enjoyed fitness for a while. I was big into basketball when I was younger in Germany. In my free time, I would always play basketball. All weekends would be consumed by going to basketball games. I would play in different teams, different cities. So my mom and my best friend's mom, shout out to them. They would always drive us around all weekend, literally from Sunday morning to Sunday night. At night, we would watch like other games from her brother. So yeah, I was always really active, was really into fitness. Then when I was, I think 16, I joined the local gym in my hometown. Oh my god, also shout out to shiny forehead. That's something with me, I've got the biggest and most shiny forehead. My friends always say, if my future is as bright as my forehead, then I should be pretty good. Anyways, back on track. But then when I was 16 with my mum, I remember like it was yesterday, and who signed me up. I joined the local gym, started training, and I would always go to school. And then in my breaks, I would do like a class there, like a body pump or something. And then at night, and after dinner, I would go at like 7, 8. I would cycle down with my little bicycle. In winter, it was freezing in Germany. It gets really cold. So I would cycle down to the gym and then I would train till like, I think it closed at 10. It was always the big boys. There was like 3 guys, they were proper big guys. And I started making friends with them, and how hard they trained inspired me. So I worked really hard, didn't really know what I'm doing, but I was just watching a lot of YouTube videos. And that's also how I learned English. I gave it my all, trained for like maybe two and a bit years till I came to Australia. And I came traveling. Didn't really go to the gym because who has money to spend on the gym if you're traveling and you're a backpacker? Like, no one. So didn't exercise the 4 months of traveling, and then gained quite a bit of weight, got a bit like more soft and chubby, which is absolutely fine because that time in my life was not about looks. It was about traveling, making friends, seeing the world, and no regrets to all the food I had. We went to Thailand, I came back to Australia, and then I was living in a hostel for a short period of time because I didn't have an apartment. I had to sort out my life. I just decided, I moved to the other side of the world on my own. So nothing was set up. I did have a job as a travel agent back then, which I really enjoyed. This video might actually be really good for all my friends as well, because no one really knows what happened, what did I do, like, you know, step after step. Some of my friends in Germany. So lived in the hostel, and then I signed up to Fitness First, to the gym here in Melbourne, because they had free shampoo, free conditioner, body wash, and they had a hair straightener. I didn't like, the ones who know me, I have really curly hair, which you're gonna see in the video. I like to straighten them. Not always. I wear them a lot curly and I learned to love it, but I used to straighten them like religiously. Signed up to Fitness First to shower there and straighten my hair because I didn't have a hair straightener and I didn't have enough money to buy one. So I went there like every 2 days. Like I showered obviously every day in the hostel as well, but went there every 2 days to train, wash my hair, straighten my hair. Even before a night out, I would go there to get ready because everything was cleaner than the hostel I stayed in. I was doing that for like maybe 1.5 months, met some awesome people, nice friends, but then I'm like, okay, I gotta get out of here. Looked for apartments, found an apartment, moved into my first like fancy lobby, nice Melbourne apartment, level 15, like it was nice. So then I stayed there in that apartment and then I moved and moved and moved and moved. Here in Australia, it's very common to live with other people you don't know, especially if you go to uni, which then I started going to uni after my first year in Australia. So yeah, I was living with other people, basically kept moving to St Kilda, and I was living on the beach, not at the beach, like next to the beach. And then I finally moved in with Maddie and Johnny, my 2 best friends. I truly love them both. Like they are like, I wouldn't be where I am without these 2 legends. Moved in with them and that was my first home away from home. We had a nice apartment, saw from my bed the lake, the ocean. I can post a photo in the corner so you can see it. And it was just like really family, and that was home. So I lived with them I think for 2 years till I moved here in my current apartment with Maddie. That was my living and moving situation. But yeah, so I worked as a travel agent in the hostel even after I moved out for another like 3 years maybe. And then I'm like, cool, this is earning me money, but while I go to uni, and that's all fine, but this is not what I want to do with my life. Where do I want to go? And I like personal training. I love fitness, I'm passionate about it. I did my first bodybuilding competition, ICN Bikini, in 2018 I think, or 2019, 2018 September. Yeah, so I met a guy in the gym who then trained me for the show. And I competed 2 shows, big state titles and the nationals. Which was really cool. I placed 3rd I think, and then the second one I didn't place because I was so nervous and I couldn't do it because it was in the big convention center here in Melbourne. So did that, pretty successful, pretty happy with that, my first show ever. And then I'm like, cool, I want to be in the fitness industry, I want to be a part of that. Through watching YouTube videos, and now I'm here making my own stuff, so I'm like, yeah, cool, that's what I'm passionate about, so let's try. Signed up for an online course to qualify as a personal trainer. I couldn't do face-to-face because I was still doing uni and working full-time, and I was nannying. So every night after my travel agent job, I would go to my kids' house, like the kids I was looking after, and I love them like to pieces. 2 little twins, boy and girl, Emma and Paris. So yeah, would go there every night after work, look after them and then go home. After they would be in bed, I would do my uni work and catch up with that. So it was like, I was always really busy making everything work. And yeah, cool, online course, qualified as a personal trainer, applied for a job at Fitness First and got it. So I worked at Fitness First. They have different type of personal trainers, but I worked there as a level 1, which is like on the floor helping people for 1 month. And I'm like, yeah, cool. I want to go straight in, build my own business, have my own franchise under Fitness First. So I did that and quickly, very successfully built up my own business. That was January 2020 when I did that, stepped up to level 2. Obviously then Corona and everything happened, but thank God, like my business was really blessed, and I believe, yes, I'm fortunate, but I also work hard for it. When it happened, I was not able to work, the gym shut down. I didn't really do a lot of online work, like online PTing, because I'm not enjoying it as much, and that was simply the reason. So I was living out of Melbourne on a farm with one of my friends. Was living there for 4 months. Wasn't planned. We went there for a weekend to use the brothers' gym because they had a gym on the farm. Cool, stayed 1 day. The parents are so lovely. Yeah, you like used the gym and then stayed for a day, another day, and then whoop, turned into 4 months. Kind of I get off track all the time. Like, I just do something and then I like it and then that's what I do. So after the 4 months, I came back here, the gym's reopened, then the gym shut down again, the gym's open again, just Corona, everyone had to deal with it. But yeah, as I said before, I'm very blessed and fortunate to be here in Australia, to still be able to work now, do what I do. So yes, that's pretty much it. Yeah, and then I'm working in the gym full time, still going to uni. And then I'm also doing Chinese TikTok called Douyin. I got into that just before the first lockdown started. It was a couple of girls at the gym approached me. They're like, you with your curly hair, always talking. So that's something about me. I'm always bubbly, I'm talking, high energy, can be annoying. Most of the time for my friends, they're like, Romy, shut up. But yeah, so they approached me and they're like, hey, do you want to do a Chinese TikTok channel? And I'm like, why not? Why would I not say yes? Cool, started doing that, started filming videos throughout the whole lockdown. They would always come to the farm, I'd come to the city, we just film videos. So now the channel has grown and grown, which I'm really thankful for. We're at 75,000 followers, I think. So that's fun. And then I thought, hey, why not starting a YouTube channel? My coffee gets really cold. On my Douyin account, Douyin, I've never pronounced it correct. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Channel I post talking like motivational because I don't know, I'm all about mindset and that kind of stuff. I don't know how to properly explain it. I also do exercise education, like, oh, why do you do this? Why can you do that? And a little bit about food and stuff like that. So I thought, because I always talk and I like to talk, why won't I do a YouTube channel? And so my channel, I want to post, so the goal of the channel is to post exercise videos, but like videos you can follow along at home, you can do anywhere, and I do them in real time with you guys. I want to do eating, food shop, that kind of stuff, because I also study nutrition, so I think that would be interesting to give little tips and tricks along the way, tell what I'm doing, why do I eat certain foods, how does it make me feel, and disclaimer, that's what works for me, that doesn't need to work for you, but I just want to share my experience and what I do and why do I do it. So yeah, food videos, day in a life, what do I do, how does a typical day with me look like, and yeah, that's it. So I want to keep that all really happy, positive, and if you have nothing good to say, please don't follow me. If you enjoy my talking videos or my videos in general, follow me, subscribe, comment, because I'm really passionate and happy about it, to grow a nice community who has this fitness and healthy lifestyle, and yeah, that kind of vision together, and everyone has that, and to grow a little community who's positive, uplifting to other people. Because at the end of the day, me as a personal trainer, I train, I would say 80% girls, because it's my favorite thing to see when girls are like shy, they come to the gym, they don't really know, and then to boost their confidence, make them like, I don't know, like really confident and know what they're doing, and educate them, and then you see them like a year later in the gym and they're like smash a workout, wear a sports bra, don't care what other people think. So yeah, so that's what I'm really passionate about, and I think with YouTube I can have a bigger reach and bigger channel to do so. So yeah, I'm very excited. That was my first video. If you have any other questions, any requests of videos, write it in the comments and I will film more and more videos, and I'm really excited. Thanks for watching, and I see you in the next video.